but try to keep it nice and yawny. It's a little bit more space. Tempo. exercise. Not presto, a little faster. And no separation between them if you can. Just a legato.
Okay.
That your tongue is slightly going back. See if you can keep the tongue on the bottom teeth, on ah. So ah, ah. Go back down a little bit. And as you went higher, it was like started retracting. Yeah. Is it possible?
Okay,
yeah.
Let's try.
stretching the vocal folds. As we get up to higher notes, if we go really slowly, if we sing these exercises slowly, then we have a tendency to grab. We can grab if it's slow, but if it's fast, it's like, it's so fast that our body can't clench.
Yeah.
So if it's quick, ah.
It's more like adult tour.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
And it's okay to, especially early, say you're doing warm-ups on your own in the morning. Everyone has to start their voice in a different way. I have to kind of go, you know, to get the voice going. Different voice type, right? For you, however you get your voice going in the morning, do that. And then quickly get to fast exercises. Okay?
Okay.
So generic hums, lip trills, all of that to get your voice started. Maybe a little E, but then fast. And it doesn't, the pitch, just don't think too much about making it perfect in terms of tone or pitch, just up and down, up and down. And that'll help stretch out the voice, and you won't grab as easily.
Okay.
It's a really good warm-up to go quickly. Quickly. Good. Okay, let's do some repertoire. Questions about any of that?
No.
Pretty straightforward, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna sing Child by Dr. Sarah Hutchings.
feel about this?
So when I can understand the words and memorize the words, so I feel more, I can show more emotion.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very important for me to feel this song. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you feel a deeper connection to it now? A deeper connection?
Yeah.
Because of the words?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a beautiful poem. Beautiful poem.
So, in my opinion, the beginning of the song, I can be a little bit sweet and happy to think about the kid,
Mm-hmm.
and at the end, because it changed to memorize before, like lost kid, so it turned to sad emotion.
Right.
Can I do this?
It's almost like, for me, and this can be different for anybody,
Mm-hmm.
but for me, it's almost two different dreams. The first one is happy.
Yeah, yeah.
A happy dream. You remember all the beautiful things, all of the wonderful,
Yeah.
the baby, the smell of a baby,
Yeah, yeah.
all of it. And then the dream shifts,
Mm-hmm.
and it really turns into a nightmare.
Yeah.
And that's exactly how I would approach it. Start off happy, yeah, and then in the middle, kind of let it sink. Yeah.
Yeah, I think about this emotion too. The beginning and the end, different.
Exactly.
Yeah, different.
The beginning is full of hope.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
it's full of you see this infant, and it is it could be anything.
Mm-hmm.
This child could be anything, and then by the end, it's just ripped away. That's the beauty of it. It's nice to sing happy songs all the time, but I think when you can find a poem with depth, a song with depth, it brings out what it means to be human.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, I would absolutely do that. I would.
Mm-hmm.
You can be as sweet, happy in the beginning as you want to be, and then by the end you realize that was just a dream, and then this is the nightmare. Exactly.
Yeah.
Does that work for you?
Yeah.
Exactly. And with this too, there's obviously tempo markings, but it's I mean, reminiscent of Brahms in the beginning, right? The lullaby. And I think that you can even treat how you push and pull a little bit more like Brahms too. It doesn't have to be da 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 da. You know, it doesn't have to be so strict. When you're leading into a cadence, it can give and take. You know.
Even change a little bit the rhythm.
Slightly.
Slightly, okay.
So it's more. I think the tempo push and pull is more
Okay.
important. So let me see if I can think of an example.
Mm-hmm.
So holy, sweet, gentle thoughts your gaze should down.
Okay.
Really, it says a tempo at beat 1, but you could do it on the word meet if you wanted.
Okay.
It's all there. It's all marked. She does a great job of doing that, but no, it doesn't have to be never doubting sympathy.
Yeah.
Never doubting sympathy. Da da. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
You start seeing that in Schumann, but by Brahms, it's lots of. You can move, give and take. Anyway, cool.
How about the high note?
I thought it was good. I think that, of course, we always want to know how the high note is, right?
Yeah.
We always want to know what the high note, how that's doing. It's good.
So worry about if I sing the high note too strong, will be destroy the emotion, right? So I have to control a little bit, or I just.
I worry about the word control, but it doesn't have to be operatic. It doesn't have to be. It is a song after all, right? It doesn't have to be. But my question is, which high note do you mean? Because they're all.
The page. 1, 2, 3. Rushing sun. The page 3. Rushing sun, new joy to sing. The highest note is G. So every G, I think I cannot sing it too loud, right?
Yeah, I also don't think you have to say the word to.
Too strong.
Well, you don't. So rushing some new joy. You don't have to say to the vowel to.
Oh, okay.
You can say rushing some new joy. See. You can adjust the vowel.
Okay. Plus high note.
In reality, you can make that a schwa. In English, we have a couple different versions of certain words. Like the word to, when we emphasize it, it's to. When it's in passing, it's actually to. So you don't have to sing that to with the vowel oo up there. It doesn't exist anyway. The vowel doesn't exist. I would encourage you to sing more of a schwa anyway. Rushing some new joy to see. Maybe with a shadow of oo. It's always a little bit of a game, figuring out what works best, but it doesn't have to be oo.
Open it more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. You want to try that?
Yeah.
And then I want to start and stop from the beginning.
Okay.
But that's a good moment to try.
Can I pick up of measure 28? Yeah. Little feet with swift commotion, rushing some new joy to sing.
And that's a great, first of all, wonderful job on the note itself. I mean, beautiful. And opening it a little bit more makes it a little easier, right? Yeah, and that's completely permissible. But that's also another place where you don't have to be in a strict tempo either. The word is rushing, which means rushing. Yeah, the word literally means rushing, like faster, It can mean a couple different things, but rushing. Rushing some new joy to see. You can have moments like that. It doesn't have to be a full fermata. Rushing some new joy to see. That's okay. It doesn't have to. Yeah.
Little feet with swift commotion, rushing some new joy to sing.
Yeah, adding that motion makes it easier to sing.
Yeah.
If you put weight on each one,
I can stop my emotion.
It'll add too much vocal weight.
Okay.
So not only is it more musical, it's easier to sing.
Yeah, it's more natural.
Way more natural. And the same thing in the next one. These are not strict eighth notes. Bringing tidings fearlessly. No. Bringing tidings fearlessly, right? Never doubting sympathy. You can create a little bit of retardando there. That's okay. Even though it's not written strictly, this is 21st century music. And I know composers in the 21st century have a tendency to be really strict about tempo and everything. Sarah's not that way.
Okay.
This is literally, you have to think of this as more of almost a neo-romantic art song in English. She really likes Britain. You can listen to some Britain art song and hear some of that, but she also really likes the Schumann, the Brahms, all of the different famous 19th century composers as well. So you can push and pull.
Okay.
I'm giving you permission, and then if I get in trouble, I'll let you know.
Okay.
But it won't be on you. Okay? Good, let's try that.
Okay. From the beginning or just...
Yeah, let's do a stop and start from the beginning.
Okay.
On the ending S's in English, that most of them are going to be Z. Little eyes.
Okay.
And don't get me wrong, everyone has that issue.
Okay.
Everyone, until they're told, usually leans a little bit more towards a S. But the ending S's in English are typically Z.
Okay.
There are exceptions, but in this case, little eyes So softly wooing, purely blind and purely wise.
So it's different from our speaking.
We should speak that way, but we don't.
Okay, I'm sorry, but my English is not perfect.
No, but the thing what I'm telling you is it doesn't matter where you're from.
Okay.
We all do it.
Okay.
We all do it.
Okay.
For lyric diction, make sure that ending S is Z.
Okay.
Purely wise, knowing not of evil doing, knowing, let me just go through them and see if I can find more of them. Knowing much of good, dear eyes, shining on me, holy, holy, sweet, gentle thoughts, that is an S. That's a
Thoughts.
yeah.
Okay.
Your gaze
Yeah.
should meet, that's a Z, so that's
Uh-huh.
little hands. Restless, that's S.
Yeah.
Fluttering about my cheek, little feet with swift commotion, rushing some new joy to seek, bringing tidings, fearlessly, yeah. Little heart so swiftly gladdened, little soul so soon cast down, little lips,
Lips.
that's an S. There's a pattern, so if the S, if there's a consonant before the S, and it is voiceless, like ps or ts,
Okay.
then it makes the S a
Okay.
regular S, voiceless S sound.
Okay.
But like the next one has a V, so
Oh.
zzz,
Okay.
curves,
Yeah.
yeah? Little lips with curves, so saddened by the moments,
Yeah.
right? Because that's a T.
Yeah.
Passing frown. I guess I don't want to. The exception is when it's a voiceless consonant preceding the S. Only God is.
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 Okay. Okay.
Only God is fit to guide thee. And that's it. That's all the S's on that. Okay? Good. Let's go back to the beginning, see if we can fit those in. Yeah, the only difference between the two is one has the voice and one doesn't. Eyes. You're thinking.
So.
Think here. Stop the voice. Eyes. Eyes.
So.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's here where you stop the voice.
Okay.
Purely blind and purely wise.
It's okay.
Yeah, a little more.
Purely blind and purely wise.
Yeah, good. One more thing. The wise was perfect. Purely blind, und. Und. Oh. It's another one of those words that emphasized has one vowel, unstressed has another. So if it's stressed, the word is and. But if it's unstressed, it's und.
Okay.
So purely blind and purely wise.
Oh, okay. So the D I can put together with the
And pure. Yeah, that's fine. The D is fine.
Blind and purely wise.
And purely.
And purely wise.
Yeah, the vowel is what I'm asking for. So it's really und. Purely blind and purely wise.
Purely blind and purely wise, knowing not of evil doing.
Good. And then on evil, I think you should have a little glottal.
Evil.
Yeah. Knowing not of evil doing evil. Otherwise, knowing not of evil.
Yeah.
Then it's avivo. Avivo.
Yeah, another word.
That F too is a V. Of
evil.
Yeah, so knowing not of evil doing.
Okay. Knowing not of evil doing, knowing much of good their
And then another little subtle thing about English, knowing much of good, much of good.
Good. Much of good.
Not of, there's two versions of that too.
Much of.
There's an accented version and an unaccented. This should be unaccented. Knowing much of good.
Okay.
Much of good.
Much of good.
Mm-hmm.
Dear eyes.
Good, yeah. Much of good.
Knowing much of good.
And a good solid G on good. Good.
Good.
Yeah, I couldn't hear it. I didn't hear it that time.
Knowing much of good their eyes.
Yeah. Very good, very good. I think she builds that rest after
Yeah.
good for the separation. Did she tell you anything about that?
I listened to the video.
And she carries it.
Yeah, she just go like a crescendo.
Yeah.
And I don't know if.
Is that hard for
Dr.
you?
Sarah, no.
To make, I think what she's doing is making sure you say the D. Good.
Knowing much of good, dear.
Yeah, so she wants the separation. If you carry it through, you shouldn't separate, I don't think.
Okay,
So knowing much of good, dear, good, dear. She wants that little separation.
Separation, but not take a break.
It's up to you, I think. So she coached with Rachel extensively. Like she talked to her over the phone. She went up there and listened to their rehearsal, and they created this kind of together at that moment.
Okay.
So if she carried it through, you probably can get away with it.
Mm-hmm.
But make sure there's a little separation between good and dear.
Okay.
Good, dear.
Okay.
Good, dear.
Yeah, there's two same.
Right. If it's good, dear, it almost sounds like you're saying good year, which is like the blimp.
Sorry.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Have you seen that blimp? I see it every once in a while flying around here.
Yeah.
Its headquarters are in South Florida. Okay. So much of good.
Knowing much of good, their eyes shining.
And so two things. I'm going to clean up a little bit of this good. If it's not it'll almost sound like God. Knowing much of God, it'll sound like God and not good. It's very picky, and I'm sorry to bring it up, but if we're stopping anyway, I'm going to tell you. So it's the horseshoe.
Yeah.
And eyes.
Okay.
A little more.
Knowing much of good.
That sounds like God.
Good.
With rounded lips.
Good. Okay. Knowing much of good. Their
Round the lips on that. Good. Yeah.
knowing much of good, their eyes shining
Good. And if you listen to the recording, is that strictly in tempo? Just shining on me. I know it's not written, but I want more. And a slight glottal separation. Shining on me. And a little bit longer tenuto.
May I have a question?
Yeah.
Shining, the shine. Do I need to make vibrato? I can sing a straight tone. Shining, oh shine.
It's art song. You want to color it based on the text.
Okay.
So if you want to add a little bit of shimmer to it to make it shine, that's okay. If you think it's better with a little bit more straight, experiment with it.
I prefer straight. Can I?
If you think it colors the text the right way, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. That's okay. I think that it's personal preference at a certain point. Mm-hmm. In opera, you have to sing past the orchestra, mm-hmm. and you have to sing with a certain, breath support, mm-hmm. which is automatically going to give you vibrato, if you're doing it correctly, or the most correct way. Mm-hmm. Art song's different.
Okay.
Art song, yeah, it shouldn't be your automatic. I automatically straight tone, but it can be used as a color.
Okay.
Yeah. And a little separation on. Shining on me. Separate, a little separation.
Mm-hmm.
Ritarrando. Right? Don't be in a hurry there, because it's written, right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then Dr. Varga, when she takes a tempo like on Sweet, you don't have to maintain it if you don't want to. Totally your call. So, holy sweet. No, that's faster. You went faster.
You don't want me to sing faster?
No, ritardando. Slower.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
Opposite.
It's okay.
Okay.
You speak Portuguese. Do they have, what's the word for slower in Portuguese?
Devagar. It's different.
Oh yeah, it's completely different. Sounded like you said feet, or feast. Feet. It almost sounded like you said feet.
Feet.
Feet. Yeah, and I know it's a page turn too, right, for you?
Okay. Yeah, page 10. From the
beautiful though, otherwise. Well, as an ensemble, especially, it's really gorgeous.
Little. 24. Okay. Little hands with restless motion. Instead of never doubting, can it be never daw? Never doubting.
Yeah. Bright up there on a G natural. No, I don't think that'll work so well. Think of it more tall, more daw. Yeah.
Never doubting,
yeah.
Doubting.
Yeah. Instead of never daw.
Yeah. 32. Bringing tidings fearless way, never doubting sympathy.
was taller, but it also had a little bit of horizontal. It was a little bit wide. Never da, never da, never. I could do it better. Never da, da. Think of it just tall. Okay. Instead of tall and wide, just tall.
Okay. Understand? Bringing tidings fearless
I saw it. Your tongue retracts. Oh. Your tongue goes back. So make sure the tongue stays on the teeth. Yeah, there you go.
Bringing tidings fearless
tongue forward.
Yeah,
now you have to trust it. So now you have to trust it. Also, before that note, your tongue was starting to creep back a little.
Yeah, I often think when I sing high note.
Never protect. You're like, protect me.
Yeah, when I'm nervous, I want to grab it.
Nope, it's got to be right out there. Even if you crash and burn, it's better to do it risking it all, especially in a practice situation, lesson situation. Keep that tongue forward on the teeth. Bringing tidings fearlessly.
Bringing tidings fearlessly.
Tongue forward. Now crescendo to it with your tongue forward. Be brave. Yeah.
It's like when I put my tongue relaxing. I don't know, lost power. I don't know, it's my bad habit. Never don't.
Yeah.
So more forward.
Well, with intention, yes. I don't necessarily. Well, I try to stay away from placement words, but intention. Never doubt. Never doubt.
Yeah, exactly.
Never doubting. Brave.
Bringing tidings fearlessly. Never doubting sympathy.
I like that better.
Little heart so swiftly gladdened.
Good. Little heart so swiftly gladdened. Swiftly.
Glad.
Swiftly. Yeah, that's a tough one. Swiftly.
Little heart so swiftly gladdened. Little soul so soon cast down.
And we fix that vowel on it's cast. This is Sarah Williams, right? Is she British? I think the poet is British, but I don't remember. I think she's, yeah. Double check that, but I think she's British. And if the poet is British, then you can add a little bit of a British inflection to the vowel. So instead of cast, like Southern, I'm overemphasizing, but instead of cast, like an American, you could say cast.
Yeah. And this one I say cast?
What you were saying was almost cased.
Oh, yeah, I sang case. Yeah,
yeah,
this is
cast.
my mistake.
Cast. Yeah.
Okay.
Same thing with gladdened.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Little heart so swiftly gladdened.
Yeah, swiftly. Yes, the F that gets us.
Swiftly.
Yeah. It's a tough one.
Yeah, this one's hard.
Swiftly.
Little heart so swiftly gladdened.
Good.
Little soul so soon cast down.
Yeah, a little bit taller. Cast.
Cast down.
There it is.
Cast down. Little lips with curves so sad.
Curves so. Don't make a big deal out of it, but make sure there's a Z on curves so.
Okay. Little lips with curves so sad.
One more time. Again.
It's very hard.
It's a lot.
Z and S together.
Yeah. You know the worst part about it is the dark, the sad part of the song has all the difficult stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like emotion. The happy emotion is easy. The sad emotion is like.
Yeah.
You're doing great. Truly, you are. You pick up things so quickly. You really do. It's really brilliant how you do that. Thank you for your efforts. Let's do it again.
Yeah.
Okay.
From the
Little lips.
okay.
Little lips with curves so saddened by a moment's passing frown, shining let me humbly kneel beside thee. Only God is fit to guide thee.
Good. On this one, sottovoce. Sottovoce is kind of quasi-voce, kind of half-spoken. Only God is fit to guide thee.
Okay.
It's so defeated. You're so. Only God is fit to guide thee.
Only God is fit to guide thee.
I didn't bring
Yeah, but the feeling of it was perfect, though.
Uh-huh.
I know the text gets tough. It's difficult.
Okay, try one more time.
Only God is fit to guide thee.
Breath. Tongue. Why do you say something twice? Why do you say it 2 times? I doubt that's what the original poetry
word.
is.
Want to repeat one more time?
Yeah, the poetry is not. This is Sarah's choice, not Sarah Williams. Sarah
Like
Hutchings, yeah.
Echoing.
Shining only, holy, holy.
Yeah, it's like a tire.
Yeah, exactly.
Out in the air.
Yeah.
At the end. So the second holy can be softer, right?
I think so. It just has to be different.
Yeah. Okay. Shining.
If I were to give my interpretation, you're the artist, you can do what you want. But the holy, and then you repeat holy sweet, it's almost like you're just telling yourself that. You're just, those are the words you are supposed to say. But it's different than what you're feeling. Because holy, holy and sweet are beautiful words. They're positive words, but you're going, holy, holy. So now I got a bug flying around me. Yeah, this is how you should do it. Just blow air. Holy, holy, then it can be like, oh, ooh.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I would do it this way.
Let's try it. So effective. Yeah, it's like, whoa.
Yeah, I sang the suite, the last suite too musical, and yeah.
I mean, you can hear it in the piano. Well,
yeah,
you know,
very heavy.
These are words you are telling yourself. You don't really believe them. Yeah. Holy, holy, sweet. But on the inside, it's so heavy. Yeah. Yeah. It's not a happy song. It starts happy, it doesn't end that way. But that's what's beautiful. Good. Maybe for something completely different, maybe we should try the Italian.
Italian?
Yeah. Which one, you might ask, right? Which one?
Prendi.
Yeah, Prendi.
I was worried about high notes at the end.
always the high note.
I worry about the high note always.
Yeah. Well, you can't worry about it. You have to love the high notes before they love you back. Don't worry about them. If you worry about them, you know what happens when we worry? It doesn't turn out great.
Careful.
Yeah, you're too careful.
But compared to the very beginning, the first class you listen to, like this sound, is a little bit better? Or?
Oh, of course.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you're so concerned. It's going to be all right. It will be.
Okay.
When, I think that you're worried about the high note by the second page.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're already thinking about the high note. Yeah. So, I can tell a little bit, mostly because you forget about certain little things, like breathing. Yeah. You go,
yeah.
It's very much, we can hear it. And I think, silencio, silent, right?
Yeah.
And it became that way even at the bottom of the first page. You were drying your throat. Do you feel very dry? Yeah, it's because you're gasping. You'll be gasping for it, and it'll dry your throat out. So, silent breath. If you can, I know that's not always possible, but there's a lot of places. This is slow. There's a lot of places where you can take your time and breathe without rushing air against your throat. Okay?
Yeah, I think in some place I can have more time to prepare and sing the high notes. I sing too fast maybe. When I'm too nervous, faster. Okay.
You can push and pull a little. If you feel it's too slow, you can go a little faster. Because every day is a little different. You know, every day you might have to take something a little faster, you might have to take it a little bit slower. It depends on the day.
Yeah.
We don't have too much time left, but let's try this second page. Sempre es contento y honesto. Roughly, those aren't quite the right pitches.
Sempre es contento y honesto.
That.
Yeah. It's my fault.
The only reason I don't want to be so violent when I say, no, don't do it. But you have to remember, because if you take one of those, you do 5, 6, 7 in a row, it'll dry you out.
Yeah.
Same place. Okay. Really be conscious of that silent breath. As your teacher, I will let you have that onset at the end, but you can't hold it. Has to have vibrato.
You mean longer?
It's not longer, it's that you create a feeling to make sure you have the note. Like you're like, okay, I need to make sure I sing this. So you create how you have to do that. Don't hold. The beginning, okay. The onset, okay. Release after the onset.
Yeah, I can feel the height. The second the vibrato is not even, so
yeah.
it sounds like I'm.
You're a little bit holding. Yeah, so you can do that slightly on the onset. After that, though, you have to let go. So, onset, air. So, onset, airflow. Okay? So we have the right pitch on that. Yeah, let's try it. Oh, no, 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 no. Yeah, longer. Now you know how to do it. That's it.
Yeah, but can be longer, right?
Yes. It's a cadenza.
One more time. Yeah.
Basically, as long as you can. Musically, yes. Longer. I think you can go longer.
Longer?
Yeah, why not? Perché no? Because it's beautiful. Now you have it. Why not?
Okay, I'll try longer.
Yeah.
As long as I can. Now that you're holding it that long, crescendo, decrescendo. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Actually, I can make it longer, but I worry about sound crack, you know.
Of course you do, because you're worried about the high note. You're nervous. It's understandable. But give it to us, and then take it away. Before you move, take crescendo. Let the decrescendo be the reason you come down. But decrescendo before you do it. Debating if I should want more, because I still want more of a decrescendo.
Yeah, it's a little bit hard to make a crescendo. It is a high note.
And the decrescendo?
It's harder to control it.
Yeah. And then decrescendo.
What do you mean the D?
So louder and softer, then move. Louder, softer, then move.
I think the louder is easier, but softer is very hard to.
Yeah, messa di voce.
Yeah.
Can you try it one more time? I'm very, I want it to be this way so bad because it will be so good.
It's hard. Okay.
It is difficult. Working on it because I still wasn't satisfied, but it was still really good. It was very good.
Thank you.
Very good. So practice that crescendo, decrescendo on that note.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is the hardest one.
Yeah, it's very difficult, but good. Good on both songs, or the one song and the aria. Very fine job.
You.
For both of you. Thank you so much.